Morning, people and peepettes, and everybody else. Hope you're all well. After well, you've seen my videos. I did my apology video yesterday, and that's as good as it gets off me. That's because that's who I am. But today's kind of like an ironic day. You've all seen the shit I do, or people that know me know what I've been through, what I've done, the situations I've got myself in trouble in. And it's not even a semblance of fucking wood anywhere around here anymore. But touch wood, I've always managed to, when it comes to certain situations, find somebody with a little bit of understanding and a little bit of compassion. So I've managed to, I've always managed to be on the outside for the past so long anyway. And today I'm in court, a magistrate's court. And the ironic thing is, it's for breach of bail, not breach bail, but breach of probation conditions, sorry. But the funny thing about it is, I can actually honestly hold my hands up high now, and anybody that knows the situation will agree that this isn't my fault. I was supposed to do some lifestyle course when I got my probation sentencing before. And they said to me the course would be held in Scunthorpe or Hull, and it was like 7 o'clock at night. Now, a couple of things. One, I can't do public transport, even if I just walk like the few miles or whatever it is from my house up to here where I come to see my doggos. If I can't get a lift off my ex, I walk it. I've not used the public transport bus in years. I can't do it. Panic attacks. I've said this before. So at the time, this is going back some, I presume it's like nigh on 2 years now. I got told by the PO that I had that they was looking at doing this course that I needed to do, this lifestyle course in Grimsby. And if I was happy to wait around and do that, it just meant that until I was on the course, I would have to do extra probation hours because I was supposed to be attending this thing. So I said, yeah. And then obviously things changed, a few things changed. I ended up getting my own flat in April of last year. Prior to that, I was here and there and everywhere sort of thing. I got my own flat, and not the nicest of areas. I mean, it is what you make of it, isn't it? So if you can hear any snoring, that's Denzel, the big doofus. Yeah, so, you know, a place is what you make of it, isn't it? But I just sort of hit a flunk July time last year, because that's when I've got anniversaries of my mum's birthday and the anniversary of my grandma and granddad passing, all in the same 5-day period. So I flunked a little bit. But to the point that I was having, probation was coming to mind. I wasn't even leaving my flat to go into town to go to probation. Probation was coming to mind. I had Navigo out, which is the local mental health service. I had them come and do a couple of house checks on me, make sure I was all right, and so on and so forth. So everybody was aware of the situation. Anyway, then one day, and every time I was going into probation, I was asking about this course that I needed to do, just so it looked like I was still engaging. I was still going for probation, everything. Sorry, look. Absolute doofus, this one. Doofus. Snoring his head off. Yeah, so I woke up one morning and my post didn't come to me till about 10 o'clock. And I got this letter in the post saying I had to be in Scunny at 2 o'clock, and it was on that afternoon. So I rang my PO up and I said, I can't make this. I says two things. One, I can't go on the bus. And B, even if I could go on the bus, the way the bus is run, there's no way I can get through. And even the train service would have got me to probation in Scunthorpe, or where this meeting was, on time. So my PO at the time, she was all right. She went, yeah, we understand the situation. We've been to see you and everything, da-da-da-da-da. And then I got a new PO because the PO I had was moving on to other positions within the service. And this other probation officer come in and said, all right, you need to attend Scunthorpe or Hull for this course. And I went, no, I don't. I've already sorted it. And she was like, well, if you don't, you're going to be breaching and everything. Excuse me. So I said to her, I says, no, I said, I've already come to this agreement with a previous PO. I can't travel through to Scunny or Hull on public transport anyway, and I can't get there for 7 o'clock at night to a 2-hour course and get back, especially through the winter months when, you know, the services are even more restricted, the bus service and train service. I mean, you can't even get a train to Hull. You've got a bus anyway. So she says, right. And and this is where it comes up to why I'm in Beach now. She goes, all right, says you need to go to the doctors and get this letter explaining why you can't travel on public transport, da-da-da-da-da. So I went and got it. I got the very next, well, I rang up for it that morning when I spoke to her. And then I went and got it a couple of days later at a cost of X amount of money, whatever. Took it in. And she went, oh, that's not going to do because the doctor says, Mr. Sanderson tells me you can't travel on public transport. I said, well, that's the only way people are going to know. You need to be on there and see me like literally shit my pants or throw up or sweat, burst into tears, panic attack and everything. And anyway, so fast forward, went to the solicitor. They said, oh, well, it should do, da-da-da-da-da. I got a breach letter. I had a pre-sentence, a pre-trial thing last year. And like I said, I'm in court for it today. And the simple thing is, the point I was making was, for all the things that could have got me sent down, it's probably going to be this breach, which actually isn't even my fault. So we'll see. Oh, and if Mr. Tom Jenkinson's out there, please do something with your stiffy for me. Please. It's getting a bit boring now. You're the only one that pipes up every time with some abuse and shit about me. I don't even know who you are. So that's all I'm doing on that. I'm not getting into that. I watch other people on YouTube and they bicker and bitch. I'm just saying you're the only person that pops up every now and again as I go about something I've done or something I've said in a really just spiteful, boring way now. But yeah, so if I go quiet for a bit, it's because probation have slowly screwed me over and the judge takes their side. It is a situation. I didn't refuse to do the course. It was arranged that I would do it when they set one up in Grimsby. But then, like I said, the new PO came along and decided she was going to alter stuff. So yeah, so just letting people know, because I don't want people to think that I've carried out any of the issues that I had the other night going into one of my night videos. If not, I'll celebrate. Well, I won't celebrate because that'd be taking the piss. I'll sort it. So I've not even been to probation since because because I'd done so many extra hours. They did a restart or reset on my probation, so I haven't even had to go to probation. I'm still under the conditions, hence this breach and my suspended sentencing will come into play. But like I say, it's going to be a case of waiting and seeing. But yeah, I just thought I'd pop on. And again, a big thank you for everybody's word of support and everybody's, like I say, encouragement over the past couple of days. And even Mr. Jenkinson, thanks mate, because every time, like I said before, every time you comment, it just puts my video up further. And my subscribers have doubled from 145 the other day to over 300 now. So a big thank you to everybody else that's subscribed onto it as well. Much appreciated. Much appreciated if anybody's said, oh, have you seen this guy or whatever. But yeah, so as per usual, sorry my dog, as per usual, everybody just take care, look after yourselves, look after your friends, your neighbours, your elders and your ellies. Anybody around your table, anybody that you speak to, and pretty much just anybody that you see that might just need a G up. Just say, hi bud, hi mate, how you doing? You never know, little things like that massively help. Like I say, some of the comments I've had off people on here that I don't know absolutely helped me out over the last couple of days. So yeah, so look after yourself, stay safe, stay proud and stay loud. Hopefully catch you in a bit. Peace.